agree with you, but he says too much. He shoots himself in the foot because he was talking about, he was confused about, there were all the talking of divorce and TROs. A TRO is a temporary restraining order. And so clearly, if she's talking about TROs, she must feel like there's domestic violence, which is exactly what he's trying to say there's not.
Yes, that's exactly what he's trying to do, and he needs to do that because to set up the heat of passion defense, they have to meet the. So in California, you know, they have the same elements as everybody else. They have the 4 elements to meet a heat of passion defense, but the biggest one, the one that has the biggest pot marks on it in this case, is the lack of a cooling off period, right? There's been a big cooling off period. They have to prove, you know, the defense would have to prove that he couldn't cool off. Yes, he heard them laughing, and then he drove to the apartment and he shot them both, but he didn't have enough time to cool off. They want to they're going to have to convince the jury that that's not enough time to cool off. He was still in the heat of passion, and so that's why they're trying to dissuade the defenses, to dissuade the whole, you know, domestic violence and he was an abusive person, because it's not that he killed her because he's abusive. He killed her because he was enraged in a heat of passion. He was provoked, and he did not have enough time to cool off. And a reasonable person would not have cooled off. A reasonable person in the same situation would have driven to the apartment and killed her. And that's what they have to prove. And they're going to have a difficult time doing it.